guys, this is Ryan and Chad here from CandRreviews, and we're going to be doing an accuracy comparison at 7 yards with the Keltec PF9, or POS as we like to call it, and the Ruger LC9.
So these are both copy. Well, actually, the Ruger is a copy of the Keltec.
Yep.
Done better, as far as I'm concerned.
They both got 6 rounds in them because I'm going to shoot 3 rounds out of the LC9 and 3 rounds out of the Keltec, and then Chad's going to take both these guns and shoot 3 rounds out of both of them as well.
Sure. We're going to be using Cellar and Bellet 115 grain 9mm full metal jackets. Supposedly the LC9 does not like these. It's sometimes light strikes on it.
But we haven't had a problem with that yet, guys.
We haven't had an issue. We're going to hope that the Keltec is reliable enough to go through these couple rounds without malfunctioning. If it does malfunction, we're just going to clear the malfunction and continue. So we're going to do 3 rounds each. I know there's a controversial video out, and I'm just going to say it's from Nut and Fancy. He did a comparison between the LC9 and the PF9 and bashed the LC9 almost the whole time up until the end where he admitted it is a good gun. But it was because the rep from Keltec, Chad, also his name's Chad, was standing there. So let's see how these guys perform. And the first round was a failure to eject. Let's go ahead and clear, Ryan. And you're aiming directly at that center target, correct?
Directly at bullseye. Putting
the sights on the bullseye or under?
On.
So on the bullseye, this is what they're doing. So first round over to the left. Ouch. Okay, so those are Ryan's first rounds of the PF9.
I'm actually going
to reload that round. And let's see how you do with the LC9. Now we're putting our sights directly on the bullseye. And both of these rear sights are adjustable, guys. Here's the Ruger LC9, 3 rounds. God damn, that's a good grouping.
I'm actually just going to put this one on safe there, Chad.
Okay.
Because it does have that capability.
Okay. Oh, damn, dude, that was stellar. So the PF9 shot to the left for you.
Now, guys, I'm telling you right now, I'm not being biased. Okay? I'm not being biased. I placed my shots the exact same on both guns.
All right, so let's do my comparison. That way it'll give a good idea here, Ryan. Just take the camera. And we're just going to continue, guys, see how it does. So 3 rounds again. I'm going to be on this left target. Keltec PF9. Grip it nice and tight. So that sight, that rear sight, guys, is dead center in the middle. I don't know how well you can see that. Now remember, you can drift this sight over, so it's really shooting. Now this is with the sights right on the bullseye. The bullets are high and to the left. Now my last 2 were kind of centered, and that's because I was actually drifting my gun to the right a little bit to try to compensate. But okay, so pretty similar results. Taking the gun off safe. Ruger LC9. I had 1 flyer. I think that's just because I rushed it. But it's shooting almost dead nuts on. You still have to aim kind of high because it is point of impact. But I don't know if that's definitive to prove Nut and Fancy. I don't know if whatever Keltec you had, I'm sure you had to sight it in. And I don't know if you ever got them to work properly or whatever without malfunctions. But
now here's just some speculation on this. Chad had previously taken this gun to the range and shot an accuracy video with it.
Yeah.
And it was not as accurate as it just was. Chad, do you think it could have been that guide rod?
I know I said this in the guide rod video. I believe it's the Ruger LC9 stainless steel guide rod. Check out that video. But this guide rod is really stiff in here. And it almost locked up the slide a little bit better than what some guys were saying. It's still kind of loose, but nowhere near as loose as it was. So maybe that's the case. Maybe it is improving that. It also could be too that I think last time I shot Federal Champion in the video where it was the CM9 and the LC9, and maybe that different round was having that effect. I want to do this, guys, before we quit. I want to put a couple more rounds through this and see if I can adjust my sights and see how accurate I can get, because I semi know where to hold with this PF9, and I don't want to leave it saying it's an inaccurate gun, because both me and Ryan have agreed it is super accurate.
Now, guys, before the Keltec actually broke and we had to send it off to warranty, the gun was very accurate at 25 yards even. Yeah. I mean, it was incredibly accurate.
And that, since we've gotten it back, it hasn't been accurate at all.
Now, this is a different slide. They did replace the slide because the slide actually broke. Oh, there you go.
So that wasn't too bad of a grouping. Now that is holding low right.
Yeah.
So if I was going to continue to shoot this weapon, which we're not, this is it. We're not putting any more rounds through this gun. If I was going to continue to shoot this weapon, I would adjust my sights. I'm shooting to the left, so I'm going to adjust my rear sight to the left and hopefully bring that bullet a little bit to the right, just a little. But other than that, guys, they're both pretty accurate. I have to say, though, that the Ruger performed for accuracy right out of the box better. I have not drifted this sight yet, even though I said I was going to. And actually, after shooting it today, I don't think I'm going to.
Nope, so, and I'm going to start carrying that one.
Yeah, we're going to start carrying it. Ryan's going to start carrying it instead of the Kimber Ultra Carry 2.
Because, guys, believe it or not, even though you see our breath here, this is spring in Washington.
Yeah, it's colder and shit. So, guys, thanks a lot for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please subscribe. If you got any questions, that's fine. If you want to spout off and say some nasty shit, we don't want to hear it. You will be blocked. We're going to be going over that, too, inside of the Keltec PF9 review. And this is Chad, Ryan.
Hey, Ryan.
See you in our reviews, guys. Have a good day.